Hurricane Harvey hit a government weather buoy so hard it's now lost adrift in the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, boaters, that is, who rely on the information it relays are impacted. Channel 5's Kristen Von Pricing live in Port Mansfield to explain how it happened. Kristen?
The calm waters here this evening were nothing compared to how the water swelled when Hurricane Harvey came through. People and boaters, especially in Port Mansfield, used to rely on a buoy that sat about 35 miles offshore. That buoy was ripped away when the hurricane came through. Todd Grubert readies his fishing boat, checks weather apps, and plans a safe day out in the Port Mansfield Bay a couple times a week.
You know, I've been out there when these strong fronts come through and it's dead calm out there. You think everything's great, and in just a few minutes you've got 40-mile-an-hour winds and, you know, a heavy chop on the bay.
The weather apps he reads to start his day rely on readings from buoys from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Hurricane Harvey stormed through, and one of those buoys, number 42020, came loose.
It was too much for that buoy to hold on.
National Weather Service meteorologist Barry Goldsmith says on August 25th, the eye of Harvey passed 27 miles east of the buoy, hitting it with tropical storm winds and a gust of 74 miles an hour. He thinks the buoy was lost to the rising sea.
We had powerful waves on top of that sea that were creating a foamy environment with breaking waves that were more than likely agitating the sea not only at the surface but below the surface where the anchoring is done.
The buoy is bobbing along the morning of August 25th. The waters are relatively calm, but then comes Hurricane Harvey and the conditions change completely. To give you an example, from where I am to midway up that tree, the waters rose 23 feet, putting a strain on that buoy. Goldsmith says it wasn't enough for the buoy to hold on. It floated along the Gulf, still sending coordinates and weather data.
Before finally those observations went dark.
Now buoy 42020 is somewhere out there. The people who rely on it.
Well, the weather changes, you know, you can get in bad situations.
Will rely on estimates and forecasts from other weather stations in the area until the buoy can be replaced. Goldsmith says buoys like this measure things like water temperature, wind gusts, sea height. He says that the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is working on a plan to replace that buoy. We still don't know if it'll be recovered and put back or if it'll be replaced in a different way. We're working on getting those details and we'll have those for you. Live in Port Mansfield, Kristen Von Pricing, Channel 5 News at 6.